Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are about to save the whole Marvel universe.
Don't. Don't give me hope.
Matthew Vaughn has recently claimed that Deadpool 3 will save the MCU, that this movie will be the jolts that will bring this body back to life. And having this come from a director whose movies I enjoy made me take some time to consider his opinion. After all, it's not like he's some schmuck on YouTube just randomly making videos in his free time. I mean, please like, subscribe, and most importantly, please enjoy. In this video, I'm going to explain some problems I've been having with the MCU, but please know that I still love this franchise. This universe will always have a special place in my heart. That being said, let's get started. Matthew Vaughn has directed some absolute classics, along with some more recent duds if I'm going to be completely honest, but he is still responsible for some great movies. Kick-Ass was the first movie I saw from him, and it was a breath of fresh air at the time, seeing a spoof on superhero movies. From there, I fell in love with X-Men First Class, which I still consider the best X-Men ensemble film. Yeah, I do like it over Days of Future Past, please don't hate me. And finally, Kingsman, which is a movie I can rewatch anytime and know that I'll have a great time, every time.
Everybody time, everybody time, everybody time.
That Manners Maketh Man scene still lives in my head rent-free. I just love that movie so much. But I'll be honest, I haven't thought of Matthew Vaughn in years, and the last movie I saw from him I didn't really enjoy. But he popped back into my mind after I read an article stating that the Kingsman director believes that Deadpool 3 will save the MCU. And after reading this quote, I wanted to make a short video explaining my thoughts. As much as I would love for this quote to be true, I don't think the MCU can be saved with just one movie. Nor do I think the MCU as a whole needs to be saved. Just last year we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Loki Season 2. Two of my favorite MCU entries in recent memory. Sure, we also got Ant-Man Quantumania and Secret Invasion, but it's not like the MCU is incapable of making quality entries. They just can't sustain it. And that's where I think the MCU's first real problem comes from. Ignoring the fact that there are a multitude of movies and shows each year, the quality of these entries are so inconsistent with each other that there's no clear way the MCU can build momentum. Whereas in Phase 3 we get an absolute banger of films releasing one after the other, compare that to Phase 4 and 5 where it's pretty clear that there's a big discrepancy between each film. And that's not even including the multitude of shows that are on Disney+. It's no wonder that audiences are both lost and disinterested with this ever-growing universe. The next problem comes from the lack of cohesion and interconnectivity between each entry. We're 5 years removed from Avengers Endgame, and we're still nowhere closer to seeing the overall plot take place. All they've been doing is getting Wong to pop up here and there to tie everything together, but that's just not enough. There's nothing that's anchoring our heroes together, not to mention we still haven't seen Shang-Chi again, or Spider-Man, or White Vision. And even if we get a movie where all of our heroes team up, we have way too many superpowered people that exist in this cinematic universe. Gone are the days where people were clamoring over Iron Man or Thor, when almost everyone has superpowers now with almost no build-up or payoff.
Everyone's got a gimmick now.
I do have a video talking about this, so please check it out. In order for Deadpool 3 to save the MCU, it would need to jumpstart the major conflicts that'll unite our disjointed heroes. Either with Kang, if they're still pursuing that story thread, or kicking off Secret Wars. Deadpool 3 needs to have major implications to the universe as a whole. Besides that, the MCU needs to have a consistent track record of 3 or 4 consecutive hits, whether Deadpool 3 is a catalyst or not. And finally, I think in order for MCU movies to get back to their former glory, they would need to make the conflict more personal to the protagonists. These are just a few of the problems that the MCU has been dealing with recently, and I don't think Deadpool 3 can fix most of them. Do I think Deadpool will be amazing and a hit? Of course. But do I think that this will fix the MCU? Probably not, but I would love to be wrong. Thanks to the Super Bowl, we'll most likely be getting a teaser trailer for this hyped movie during the commercial break, and I'm really excited to see what the story will be for this. I loved the first Deadpool and enjoyed the second one as well. I'm hoping that Matthew Vaughn's excitement for this movie shines through in the final product. Deadpool 3 is releasing in July 2024, and it's quite strange, but this is going to be the only MCU movie of the year. Huh, maybe the MCU is gonna change starting from Deadpool. If any movie can be the turning point for the MCU, then why not this multiverse hopping, fourth wall breaking, avocado looking anti-hero? And if they can somehow create a movie that will set forth the story and quote unquote save the MCU, then I'm all for it. And if Deadpool doesn't save the MCU, then I have some genuine advice that I think can help. Here it is.
You've got to do better, Senator.
Let me know down below what you're hoping for Deadpool 3, and don't forget to like and subscribe as well, as it'll be really helpful. But most importantly, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.